Do you think you'll ever become disabled? Hey everybody, it's John at Contract Diagnostics, and it's an awkward question to think about. I read an article that 1 in 5 physicians will become disabled over the course of their career. Now, I don't have stats on how this compares to baristas or to construction workers or to sales professionals, but 1 in 5 seems like a lot to me. And I know that when it comes to a physician's greatest asset, it's their income potential. It's their ability to work. And although I don't know much about disability insurance, I don't know much about what you should have, what limits you should buy. I don't even know how much it costs for physicians. We don't sell any of that stuff here at Contract Diagnostics. We just help analyze and understand your contract. And in our process, we discuss benefits. And we have a lot of physicians that tell us, I have disability insurance. It's right there, right from the employer. And it's true. We look at benefit documents all the time with our physicians. We have a separate review that you can actually just do a benefit analysis and review. And there's actually no charge for that. If you want to give us a shout, we can help you with that. But as far as finding ways to understand what type of disability insurance you have, I'll tell you what we see from an organization as far as your employment benefits. Yes, you have life insurance. It might be 1 or 2 times your salary. If you've got kids, if you've got dependents, that's likely not enough. You need to buy extra on the outside. Of course, that way it's portable and you can take it with you should you leave the position. But disability insurance, if it's tied to your position, it's most likely not the proper policy for you. I know this because when we look at benefit documents, there'll be caps. So maybe the disability policy reads for long term that you replace 60% of your income up to a cap. And that cap might be $7,500. So if you're a physician and you're making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month, even if you're making $20,000 a month and your income is replaced at 60% but capped at $5,000 or $7,500, it most likely won't be enough to help you and your family. Now, although we don't get into benefit discussions in depth as far as buying stuff and how much extra disability insurance you should buy, I do know that people worry about life insurance, but I know that on death your expenses go to 0. And I know that with disability, your expenses go up because you still need clothes. Your plane tickets might be more expensive depending on your disability. Maybe you got to modify the house. All these different things can happen and you still can't work. So disability insurance can be much more impactful to a physician as far as their sense of well-being and financial acuity than life insurance in some situations. So I say all this because when I read an article that said 20% of physicians will become disabled at some point in their career, it shocked me. And as we look out for physicians every day here at Contract Diagnostics, we want to make sure that you all are well taken care of. So make sure you understand what your benefits say in your contract. And although something like disability insurance is most likely non-negotiable for your physician agreement, it's important that you have an avenue to purchase it from an outside quality vendor. Now, if you're in a private practice, if it was my contract, I would try to work that, whatever I set up with a separate organization, I would try to work that into my expenses if I was paid on a P&L. I'd try to work that into my pre-expenses. So if I'm paid a % of revenue, I'd want to have, here's all my expenses. Maybe I pay some rent. Maybe I pay for my nurse. Maybe I pay a % of general or fixed overhead. Or my expenses like my malpractice insurance, my CME dollars, and my benefits. I would try to work my separate disability policy, my separate life insurance in to my pre-tax expense. So I'm not paying afterwards with post-tax money. That would be a business expense depending on how it's set up. So I think even though the life insurance, the disability insurance in your benefit agreement may not be negotiable, maybe how you structure it and who pays for it at what point would be negotiable. All these things should be considered things that you look at and review when it comes to your contract terms. And although we don't sell disability insurance here at Contract Diagnostics, we don't really know much about it. When I saw a stat that 20% of our potential customers could have an issue, I wanted to make a quick recording. So if you need disability insurance, contact somebody who knows about that stuff. There's many qualified organizations out there that can help you with that. If you need a contract review, if you need a compensation analysis or a benefit check, give us a call here at Contract Diagnostics. This is what we do. We've been doing it for 13 years. We've helped 15,000 plus physicians, and every year we touch thousands and thousands of physicians through our educational programs, our free value giveaways, and of course, our contract reviews. You can find us at contractdiagnostics.com, and I'm John. Thanks for listening in.